So my name's Paul Askew. I'm the chef patron and the chief exec of the Art School Restaurant and the Art School Cellars. We opened 5 years ago. This amazing building was part of the Fine Art faculty of John Moores University, so it was a place where people worked with fine art, not culinary art, which we now believe was the next session for this room to be used for. And we've spent the last 5 years trying to make sure that Liverpool is on the culinary map, delivering world-class standards because we can in Liverpool.
My name's Gordon Andrews and I am the Managing Director of Bathgate Business Finance. So after the introduction to Paul at the art school, we came to see him. We saw the bespoke Italian furniture that he was looking to fund, and we were able to fund that. Bathgate is about relationships. Paul had more plans for the tasting room, but also for doing the private dining room, and we were able to look at that. We realised that he wanted to put in another kitchen, and so we put plans in place to finance that new kitchen and the furniture within the private dining area.
I think the relationship that we have with Bathgate and with Gordon in particular is a very efficient, friendly, professional, but also they've almost become friends as well, because we know that in a challenging business environment out there at the moment, sometimes it's not as easy to go to the banks to get these products. And I think Gordon really has facilitated our development and helped us move forward as a business.
For any SME business, funding can be very challenging, and the speed of that funding can be challenging as well. So whilst the banks can be quite supportive of small businesses, the speed element isn't there. And when you're looking at a project and trying to get a project off the ground, as Paul was doing, the element that we had where we actually lent our own money on this project really helped him, because he could put the order in, he knew that the furniture was on the way, he knew when the opening time was going to be, and then therefore that assisted with his cash flow. So I think the speed is the real element in all of that.
Part of the package for the furniture was a very special table, and it was basically a piece of oak that was made to measure for the tasting room in the cellars, which is then shattered and set in resin. And of course it was quite an expensive piece of furniture, but everybody who comes in asks me where I got it and can I buy one.
Paul's got some really good and exciting ideas, not only about the art school as a business, but also his other business, the Art of Wine. And we've been able to help with that initially, because that business is now getting off the ground. And that's really good for us to build that relationship with him so that we can help him build that business and take that forward. So we put a number of products together. We've already lent some money and put in some funding solutions so that he can initially get that off the ground. And obviously as that business grows, we can put in more funding solutions for him to help that business get from strength to strength.
Yeah, I'd have no hesitation in recommending Bathgate to any other customers, regardless of whether it's a restaurant or any form of business, because I found that working with them and just spending time talking to them and explaining what you're trying to achieve, no matter what it is, don't think that there isn't something out there that can be created and adapted to suit you, because they've proven at least 3 times to me that those products do exist and they can be made bespoke, and there is a product out there for you, so I would have no hesitation in recommending Bathgate.